improved here. Oops, I just closed out without doing the speed test. But it looks like it's working. I think that modem restart may have fixed it. Weird how the game will run at 100% speed when I tab out. Oh, I gotta reload OBS. Okay. Reload OBS chat. It's weird how the game runs at 100% speed even when tabbed out. I say even when, especially when tabbed out, because We normally think a game would basically go to sleep, but for some reason it actually activates. Controller was disconnected. I'm sure it was. You think I would play this game with a controller? I'm no Wheatstone Holmes. Anyways, the desync stops working. And the game starts running full tilt boogie when it's minimized. Makes 0 sense to me. Never seen a game do that before. Oh, free of me. Welcome. I'm just coming back from some technical difficulties. Uploading to shit for no reason again. But I went and reset the router, and I think that may have solved the problem. I did 3 hours and 15 minutes of a solo live stream this morning. 0 drop frames. Absolutely perfect performance from my network hardware. Perfect performance from Cox Communications. I know it's possible to not have a shitty problem like what just happened 10 minutes ago. I know it's not inevitable. Who is this lady?
Care to help me get some vengeance?
The Meat Man prophecy. Some fears a man is born with, others he must be taught. This is one of those second ones.
Now listen up, gunslinger. You ever hear the legend of the Meat Man?
There's a teleporter there I can't use yet.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's a ghost story from round here. It's said he's a monster what wanders the vast. A cursed hunk of rotten flesh with eyes of glowing core and a fiery demeanor. Now, I ain't superstitious, but I know a murdering bastard who is. And I say we scare him straight to the end of his wits with the legend of the Meat Man. First, grab that frame.
What's this? Meat Man frame.
Now, hold on a sec. I gotta get this teleporting what's-it back up and running. Suppose you'll want to know who precisely we'll be wreaking this righteous vengeance upon. Now, it's a sure thing there ain't no good devil riders, but this Reaper Jones character, well, he snaps the chalk. Wicked is too good a word for him. Oh, and I scattered a bunch of echo recordings about the Meat Man around this area to get under his skin.
She's
Check 'em
typing on a
out if you got
keyboard.
mind to. Reaper Jones lives over yonder. Head on through.
She's activated it for me. There were I looked at my subscriptions on YouTube before going live. There were about 8 people doing live streams
If he ain't
about the
loitering
election.
outside, it means he's sleeping one off. Always drinks a flood after a massacre. Sick bastard. Go on, then. Place the frame outside his house where he can't miss it.
And then a couple people doing non-election streams. I'm doing a non-election live stream.
See, we're gonna make Jones think the Meat Man's come for him. Just need to put a few things together to make it happen. But first, you gotta find us some clothes for our Meat Man.
Everyone heard tell of the Meat Man on Gehenna. Was a time I so scared of meat I ate nothing but quinoa for a year.
Quinoa.
It'll drive you to the brink.
Well, is this possible? No. Looks like I have to come at it from the opposite angle. Legend of the Meat Man 6. I think we'll come back for that one. Quickie. What's this?
Ooh.
Hopefully I'll see Legend of the Meat Man. Oop.
A crack. Time for a barrier. Still got it.
Oh, there's someone with armor on. These guys have so much more health. Oh, shit. No, I gotta pop it. It's the first time I've had to use my Digiclone for that purpose. Oh, there's one of those. Could use that. Oh, curveball of ammo. Why isn't my swap work? Oh my God. Headshots and it's barely denting the shields.
I live for this. You die for this. I've had lead in my gut before, but this time feels different.
Yeah, because this time you're on Via. Poles are already further off. The poles were fake as fuck this year. They were just shamelessly fake. Whoa. Which is a problem because if the actual result is way off from the polls, then that makes people think something was stolen, something was rigged, something was hacked, something was election interference. That's a nice looking gun. Very nice looking gun. Might replace this shotgun. I always like to have a fire weapon. Might replace my shotgun with that as the fire weapon. What's this? It's another Atlas gun. The polls are just ridiculous. You don't have incumbent presidents losing by 10 points or more. Nationally, at least. It might fit the leftist thought process. Like, yeah, this is the worst president ever. Everybody I know hates him. Of course he's going to lose by massive amounts, but no. That's just a fantasy. Okay, so we had Meat Man number 1 over, or 3 over there. I'm looking for Meat Man number 1.
That'll do nicely.
Oh, what's this? Legend of Meat Man 2. Okay, number 1 should be over here. I think a civil war situation is pretty much impossible, but I think it would be more likely if it came down to the Supreme Court. If the Supreme Court had to make decisions that determined the winner, like they did in 2000.
Legend of the Meat Man? Well, it starts
Meat
with a
Man.
company researcher named Rami. Time comes, his buddies figure to play a prank on him. Stole his ID card and left him out in the vast to fend for himself overnight. But what they found the next morning shook them to the core.
The Meat Man.
After Rami's friends left him out on his lonesome, they go to have a laugh at his expense. But all they find was his head. Trademark black hat set square top. In a panic, they bury Rami's head in an unmarked grave and make a pact right then and there to never say nothing to nobody about what transpired.
All right. Looking for other Meat Man clothes.
After the dark deed, Rami's buddies, well, they're spooked. Few of them clean up and disappear. And yeah, you guessed it, each one of them bastards was found hat and head in the vast. Nothing beneath them but dirt. And so, Legend of the Meat Man was born. A restless spirit out for vengeance on wicked folk walking alone in the vast.
She said Meat Man normally there. I wanted her to say Meat Man. Meat Man. Yeah, I think that's the only direction that it could happen. Because the anti-Trump forces are the only ones that have the institutional organization to be able to do something like that. Even if the Democrats stole it and it was really obvious, nothing would happen. Republicans, the right, the conservatives wouldn't be able to do anything. They wouldn't go smash down any cities. They wouldn't take over any governors' mansions. They wouldn't do anything. They certainly wouldn't be able to do what the Democrats would be able to do, which is just have the entire media unite behind some sort of narrative of illegitimacy. I think a Trump win is the only way that something like that happens. Let's not bring the Irish into it, okay? We got people that think Ireland is getting involved in everything and all roads lead to Ireland. It's not true, man. It's the other I country, Israel.
Those'll do just fine.
Sick of these anti-Irish remarks from people.
Well now, that should just about do the trick. Next, we're gonna need the head of a Bellic. But not just any Bellic, mind you. It's gotta be the biggest, meanest son of a bitch in these parts. See if you can find one like that.
The Green Menace. Yeah, my character that I chose in this game, Zane Flint, I think it is. He's an Irishman. Okay, what do we got here? Whoa, got a battle is what? Where are you going? So I finished the main campaign this morning. It took 90 hours of playing this game to get to that point, by the way. I can scarcely believe it myself. But this game's campaign is massive. And you gotta factor in a bit of the DLC that I play, but that I would only put the amount of DLC I played at about 15 hours. And then we've got maybe 8 hours that I played on other characters with other people. So we're still looking at 70 hours. I've been doing all the side missions and everything. So I've gotten my money's worth from this game.
And if by now y'all thinking no one deserves such punishment, mark my words. Reaper Jones has cut down countless good-hearted folk in his time. You reap what you sow, and that Reaper bastard's in for it now. Go on then, slap all them parts on the frame, and we're gonna have us a good old time.
So the ending was... First of all, the game had a false ending. I think I mentioned that last time. It was pretty obvious that it was not the real ending because there were still outstanding threats in the story. But by the time the real ending came, we had dealt with the threats. And even then, it still felt like it ended kind of abruptly. I don't know, there's not really anything wrong with the ending, it just felt kind of quick. But then again, if I compared it to the endings of Borderlands 1 and 2, it's on par. I don't know, it felt like this game was so much more expansive and epic than the previous two games, that you'd have maybe a bigger ending. Nah, not really. Also, part of the problem was I still out-leveled the content at that point. I was like 8-9 levels above it, so the final boss battle was a complete cakewalk. But now that I'm past all that, they changed up how the post-game works. There's still a second playthrough, but I'm right now on the first one still. I'm still in standard. But they added a Diablo Type 3 system on top of the standard playthrough. So we've got Mayhem mode, which lets you set the difficulty higher, and it adds some modifiers to make the game more difficult. It also increases the rewards, and it goes all the way up to 10. Also, the Badass ranks is back, but unlike Borderlands 2, where you could start unlocking them from the very beginning of the game, you have to complete the game. And then you got this purple experience bar, which is kind of like the Paragon bar. And it keeps going up, and you get to choose, each time you rank up, you get a token, and you get to choose which of these trees you want to put a point in. You get to choose from six different randomly chosen stats, bonus stats here, 2 from each of the trees. And the more points you invest in each tree by choosing stats associated with that tree, the more this bar will fill up and you get these perks. So I get a weapon skin once I've put 10 points into Survivor. So I'm sticking with Survivor for now. And this is just all on top of the standard playthrough. And also, now it seems like it's scaling the enemies to my level. So that's a massive leap in the challenge for me, now that everything is level 53 to match me. And then, of course, once I'm done with this playthrough, I can go on to the true Vault Hunter playthrough, which increases the challenge and the loot and the gains and the rewards appropriately. There's still plenty to do in this game. And I'm not max level yet either.
Weren't over yet. No, sir. Legend of the Meat Man keeps growing. Time to time, folk claim they seen old Rami's severed body wandering the vast. But here's the kicker. Where his noggin used to be, there's the head of a beastly Bellic instead. An abomination walks among us. Sure as ruin is coming for each of us in time.
We're getting a really shitty frame rate because, for some strange reason, stupid stuff like Microsoft OneDrive is using 15% CPU. Let me close out of some of this stupid shit. We'll close out of Display Fusion as well. Check Twitter real quick. My top thing is Free Soil. What's going on in Rhode Island? don't know. White working class taco alliance incoming. We once feared the taco. Now we must embrace the taco as our brothers in racism. Yeah, this is that cringeworthy castizo futurism thing I've seen some people talking about. It's just a way of thinking that there's any way the United States can continue when it's being absorbed into Central and South America, which I don't think there is. There's no castizo reinforcements to come bolster the ranks of Heritage America. Sorry, bullshit. Cracker, oh my god. Cracker Taco Alliance sounds better. That's what I'm calling it, the Cracker Taco. Stop. Mersh says, a gay guy, a Fed, and a white nationalist walk into a bar. His name is Richard B. Spencer. But I'll give that one a like. Sean Lass says, the polls have to be off by 1.4 times their 2016 error for Trump to win. If the current Florida result is close to the final, 93% reporting, the error in Florida will be 3.3 times what it was in 2016. So that has a lot of room to fail, and this still looks very good for Trump. Yeah, Sean Lass has been posting stuff that requires you to believe in the fake polls being real, which of course they aren't. So his posts are pointless. Sean Lass is giving Trump a 60% chance of winning now. Wow, is he? Because he was the past few days saying like, man, there's no way the polls are this wrong. They'd have to be super duper wrong. Well, guess what, Sean? They're super duper wrong. CNN is walking back their call on Virginia, says Jaden McNeil, the ice chimp. Which is, said that 28 minutes ago. Which is funny because like an hour and a half ago, the governor of Virginia, Ralph Northam, Governor Blackface, sent out a tweet congratulating Biden and calling a blue wave. Cassandra Fairbanks, CNN walking back calling VA. Oh, that's 16 minutes ago. That, let me tell you, if Trump won Virginia, I would be fucking hilarious. My parents would lose it. Blackpilled says, Trump, I can take or leave. I don't know if I can handle 4 more years of Q-tards. I'll give that one a like. I absolutely agree with that. Now that Madison Cawthorn guy won. That guy could have been cool, but nah. He's not. He could have been a base zoomer, but nah, he's not really. It was kind of telling that some polls were quickly racing towards giving Trump an almost 50% chance. Yeah, that's what they do. It's because in the long term, like years and years from now, people aren't going to study the whole lead up to the election. They're just going to look at the final results. Who got the final results right? And if their final results aren't off by too much, then the pollsters save face. But There's just got to be a way to hold them to account. And there really isn't. They're going to be pushing out fake polls favoring Democrats from here until eternity. Scott Greer says, I go to Nick's show and he's getting 50,000 live viewers. Jeez. So celebrity numbers. Ian Miles Chong, CNN just walked back Virginia for Biden. Looks like it's going to Trump. Man, I don't get my hopes up. That means my vote actually might have counted. Cernovich says, all the Biden polls were media propaganda designed to suppress the Trump vote. I agree with that. Alex Jones, 500,000? Oh, Laura Loomer lost. Yeah, I think that was a Democrat county or district. I saw Alex Jones did a promo for Louder with Crowder's election coverage, so I figured he was going to be on that. But he's doing his own show. I don't know why he would be promoting Steven Crowder. See, Steven Crowder doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd want anything to do with Alex Jones, but I don't know. It's a decent shotgun. Okay. I still need Meatman 5 and 6. I know where 6 is, I don't know where 5 is. Let me make sure I didn't miss 5. Got 4 down there. Meatman. 800,000? What? I wish he was still on YouTube. Man, there's... Whenever I think back to the old YouTube, like 7, 8 years ago, it just fills me with sadness what it's turned into. Everybody has been banned. All of the... like the trending and the recommendation is totally rigged. Alex Jones used to run some of the biggest live streams on the platform. Now he's not there at all. Dilbert man. Tim Pool, what's Tim Pool actually doing?
I mean, it ain't bad, but it ain't quite the stuff of nightmares just yet. We're gonna need some fuel.
I'm thinking maybe 6 will be up there.
Presentation.
Yeah, I need to go up there now. But ow. Oh, now there's this. Actually, that might have been there the whole time. I don't know. Excuse me. On your Genki nubs. Oh.
And bullets for you. Everybody gets bullets.
Ah, shoot.
Ferocity's my middle name. Then ferocity.
Whoa. Is Tim Pool doing the live coverage? Why does that say he's on suicide watch? What's wrong with Tim Pool? Ooh, that's a nice sniper. The effect on it's not good for me though. I'm not using Sentinel. Just pick up all this. Ah, that's too low. I gotta pick up. Dimpool 58,000. Imagine if Stefan Molyneux was doing a live stream. But oh, I'm off politics.
Field to our meat man and we'll make him shine like the fires of justice.
Was this 5? Meat Man 5? Yes.
So, Rami's buddies were cut down tonight but hadn't hit. One by one, till only fella left was Joe Sankara. There he is, coming down the road one evening, but he sees a meat man in all its horrible glory. Joe Sankara's throat goes cold. Can't croak a word. Then, bursts into flames. Well, Joe Sankara starts running for his life. Full run straight off a cliff and breaks his damn neck. The greater the sin, the hotter the fire.
I was getting Meat Man number 6.
All of Rami's buddies were done for. Meat Man got 'em all in time, in his way. But the Meat Man don't stop his killing after Joe Sankara. No, sir. They say he rides every night, hunting down murderers and other unspeakable sinners of all stripes. Then, after he wreaks his righteous punishment, the Meat Man rides off into nothingness at first light, wearing the hat of his latest victim.
So that Meat Man story reminds me of Rise, Son of Rome that I just played last month, a couple weeks ago. The story of Damocles is pretty much the same. A man who was betrayed by his compatriots, and he comes back from the dead to kill them and to also kill other people who betray in a similar fashion to how he was betrayed. It's the story of Damocles all over again. fuel them up. Someone's got a button on them.
Damn it all. There's a thing I almost forgot. Without it, it just ain't the Meat Man proper. The only way this works right is if we can find Reaper Jones's own damn hat. Maybe the drunk let it slip off somewhere in a stupor. Take a look around.
Backyard? Yep.
Yeah, once Reaper Jones sees his own damn hat atop the Meat Man, he's
The
gonna
Meat Man! I love that. Or she'd say it like that every time.
It's time to summon a ghastly abomination by lighting it on fire, naturally.
About bloody time! If I don't light something on fire every few hours, well, I get sad.
Get to it then. That should wake the hungover bastard.
Alright, Zane. Get you your fire.
What in ruin is going on out there?
Boogity boogity, oh bad boy! I'm gonna eat your brain and steal your liver. It's always handy to have an extra one lying around.
What? No, this can't be right. Someone's trying to play tricks on me. Hey, get out there and kill that bastard, you layabouts!
What?
Looks like the Meat Man's about to claim a few more victims, huh?
Alright.
Damn! You look good, stand by. This can't be how you saw this going. Just reload this thing.
Oh. Getting a little carried away here. Let's try flanking. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Alright. You should go down. Whoa, what the hell?
Hang on just a tad. That's smart.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're all dead.
Reaper Jones,
The
Meat Man has come for you.
It can't be. It's real. And
It
it's
is
wearing
real.
My hat.
It
It's
is wearing your
finally
hat.
come for me.
It has come for you.
I ain't ready to die. This can't be happening. I'm sorry, Meat Man. I've seen the error of my ways. I'm gonna be good now, I swear. Just please don't kill me.
Well, that seems like genuine fear. But I'm not so sure the bastard suffered his share. If you think he ain't out of his mind enough, turn up the gas on that Meat Man. Really drive the point home.
We'll turn up the gas on this Meat
But then
Man.
again, if you're thinking he really has seen the error of his ways, maybe give his sins a listen.
Oh, Meat Man, don't take me. I'm a new man, I swear it. I ain't gonna murder no more. Never, ever.
Show him some mercy.
Please don't kill me, Meat Man.
Look, you daft wanker! The meat man says if you hurt anything or anyone ever again, he's gonna take off your ears and shove them up your nose till you can hear yourself drown in your own blood. Got it?
Okay, I'll make amends. No more killing, no more stabbing. I'll even throw away my choking wire. The blood on these hands, I'll wash it clean. Just please tell me the Meat Man ain't coming for me and my head.
Oh, sheesh. All right. Your head'll stay where it is. The meat man'll hold you to it, though.
Oh, thank you. I'll dedicate my life to the Meat Man and his powerful, vengeful spirit.
Well, Gunslinger, you're a more forgiving soul than I. Time will tell if he's actually been scared straight. In the meantime, I've got something for you for your troubles.
Give me a badass rank. About to level up both ways. I think I'll definitely get a badass rank token, whatever.
Well, looks like there's
And it's
still
not called
some
badass
steam in
tank
that old
token
legend of the
anyways.
Meat Man after all. Hope those devil riders hear about this, because the Meat Man's coming for them too. Oh yeah, soon enough. At any rate, that was a good old time. Hope you enjoyed it your own self. Reaper Jones ain't gonna forget what happened today anytime soon. Now I just gotta thank you for all you done.
Oh, not quite enough. Oh yeah, it was enough. Guardian token. Redeem my token. We're gonna go with These are both really good. I think I'll go shield capacity again. Oh, you get diminishing returns. Shoot. You have anything to say? Nope. Alright, Legend of the Meat Man is completed. Get back on track.
As in, the sun rises, and we get dressed and eat breakfast. No.
Devils, the beasts, it all came from here. The facility was a bastion of clever folk and fancy tech. And hubris. Company had a name, but you won't hear anyone around here offer it freely. Same reason you hold your breath while you pass a graveyard.
I would be damn fool enough to Don't right reloading. That's the thing I gotta do.
I am on fire. Oh, shoot. I got my second win.
I was made for this!
Oh, move it! That was not what I wanted to do, but it still hit something. I guess that's alright. Shit.
Finger guns! Pew pew!
No, we need real guns here, not finger guns. there. Oops. There you go, Haas. Okay, I like that gun. Pistol shock damage.
The rabble was roused, promptly put down. Now it was time to get inside.
We don't negotiate with the sun rising, nor getting dressed or eating breakfast. But that is to create a wild epistemological mischaracterization, right? Metaphysical, really. So you can't choose that the sun doesn't rise, but you can choose about getting dressed. And if you try to put the two together, you're saying that the will of the parent is the same as the laws of physics. That the preferences
That's
of
not
the
what you're
parent
saying, but
is the same
Go
as
on.
the law of physics.
that's
Which
not
means
what
that
you're
the
saying.
parent
You're
doesn't
saying
have
that.
free will, which means that the child can just fight like crazy because the child is not going to have free will either. So if you throw into the bucket of things that are absolute and inevitable, physical events like the sun rising, and parental choices like, what do you got here, getting dressed or eating breakfast, then you are saying that human beings are dead machinery.
No, you're the one who's
Like
saying
the
that,
solar
Stefan Molyneux.
And
That's not what he's saying.
the
You're
kid's
saying
gonna have
that.
zombie nightmares.
They
Really is,
won't,
right?
but
So teeth
please go
brushing,
on.
You got to make the case, and I remember very clearly.
Make the case to a
when
2-year-old that
someone
he
I can
should
remember
brush
who,
his
someone made the
teeth.
case for me
God damn it. This guy.
And said that you got to brush your teeth because otherwise little sugar fairies are going to dance in it, and as they dance and skate around, they're going to crack your teeth. Now, I mean,
And that's
not
worse.
true.
That's
They only dance, they don't skate.
that's not worse
But
than just saying, yeah, you got to
certainly
do
was
it.
vivid and got me to brush my teeth. Right? So
So just lie about how the
have
world
to
works.
Say that things are a choice.
That's
for
better than
parents so that
saying-
you can instill a
You
belief
got to do it.
and value in choice in the children. You say, no, this is my choice. Yes, you could eat candy. Yes, I could eat candy, and you empathize with the child. Because
Where
if you
was that?
say, well, my will is just like physics, there's no empathy involved in any of that, right? What you do is you say, I would love to eat candy for breakfast. You can have a whole long
Where's that?
conversation about how great it would
Shock
be to eat candy for breakfast.
Pistol.
If I want my
Oh, here it
daughter to
is.
say no to candy, what do I have to do? Do I just sit there and finger wag and say, no, you gotta say no to candy? It's like, no, I have to say no to candy. I have to say no to candy. I have to model the behavior that I want. In the same way that if I want to use the correct terms for things, I will use the correct terms for things, right? So you model the behavior, you model the self-discipline. It is more important that your children, infinitely more important, I would say, that your children get a sense of their own capacity to choose, to negotiate, to have power in their lives, and that you don't confuse them between the sun, the moon, the trees, and the person.
I really
These
like
are
this
not the
weapon,
same
so I think I'm going to
categories.
just...
And
not
if it
go into
means that
anything
your
else.
child does not brush her teeth for a night or 2 or 3, that's okay. The kid can survive that. But
What if it goes on for more
in terms
than
of their
a night or
soul,
two,
their
though?
generative
What if you
individual
can't convince them?
their identity.
What if they're not a rational
See, there is
man?
no identity outside of negotiation. It's really, really important to understand.
Molly,
There is
come
no
on.
identity outside of negotiation.
Didn't seem like the Vault Hunter could use it yet, though.
Oh, I can use it. It's just not going to let me.
That thing would eventually prove to be a handy bit of tech.
Okay, we've got double barrel. Equipped with a copy of my current weapon when activated.
Not just yet, but eventually.
I don't know which weapon I should have equipped for that. What is this? Oh, okay.
I'd be much obliged if you would seek out the Sato journal near you.
Journal, nice.
Plan went to ruin real quick. We came across the company facility, covered in ink, wearing Devil Rider disguises. Thought we could sneak in. And it worked for a moment, but not long enough. Ruth Kanara, she got gunned down straight away. But they captured Rico Alston and me. Guessing this is the end. But if I'm about to breathe my last, at least I took a few of those bastards with me.
Yeah, there's one more. Also, he's talking like it's the end of his life, but here he is recording a voice recording. If you're wasting time. Anything else around here? Nope. Oh, it's Rose.
Access denied.
Always one step behind, aren't you?
I guess I gotta use the teleporter I just
You know
saw.
by now that there's always another way in. Telezapper. That was the ticket. To a lot of
Excuse me.
folk, the company facility was a tomb. Not for dead men, for a Gehenna the company buried when they left.
Not many of the grit to set foot on the company's grave. You know, my grandmother worked here. Right in this building, in fact. Recruited for Project Endless Horizons. Brilliant woman, so I've been told. And hey,
They all are in this
I'm
game.
just trying to honor the family legacy here. You understand? Don't you, Gunslinger?
All you need to tell me is that someone is a woman. I already know all their attributes. Oh, is this really how he wants to use this gun? It's only full auto mode though, so.
Try and get through this!
Alright, so he's got my pistol. Ooh.
All right, reloading.
Man, this is a shock weapon. It's... Whoa, how much health does this guy have?
My iron's empty.
They're level 55, but... Come on. Reinforced badass desperado. I don't have a, I don't have a corrosive weapon equipped right now. See if I can get through that armor anyways. Wheatstone Homes, oh my goodness, welcome. Stopping by. Woot, that was my nickname in the 80s. Are you saying Woot was your nickname? Wow, that is worth a lot of cash. This DLC, yes. This is the Bounty of Blood, I think it's called. This was the most recent DLC when I started playing the game, but they released one since I started playing. And I have not tried that new one at all yet. I finished the main game this morning in this morning's solo live stream, and my playtime by the time I finished was 90 hours, and I'm thinking about 15 to 20 of that was playing other characters or playing the DLCs, because I did play and complete Moxie's Heist DLC. This any good? That's corrosive. And I think I want corrosive. So I'll take it. It's probably one of the ones that has to charge. Oh god, what's going on? So when I played through, I wasn't being 100% completionist. Like, I wasn't going for all the 100% on all the maps. But I was doing all the side quests. I was going for like 80+% on the maps. So it is an impressive length for the campaign. Now I am in post-campaign, but I'm still on standard difficulty. Took about 40? Yeah. I think it's like 60, 70 actual playtime. That's getting your money's worth, I'd say. I got the, what do they call it? Super Deluxe, I think? The version of the game that had Season Pass and everything. Now we got the Season Pass 2 available, and I do not have that. Yeah. Oh my god. What do we have here? A decent shotgun that probably isn't good enough. 0% chance to incinerate there. I don't understand those weapons. Holy shit. Some of these guys just randomly have a ton of HP. I have to deal 50 million radiation damage for that next. Oh. Blow this guy up. Does anyone want to die? Oops. Oh. Oh. Didn't see you there. Shit. Okay, let me catch up after all that insane insane battling of enemies that randomly have a billion HP. Paid full price day one, so I got the base game. Oh, I got it on Steam Summer Sale. This was the biggest game I bought on the Steam Summer Sale. And it's taken me a few months of playing through it, but I am approaching my playtime on Borderlands 1, which for the longest time was my most played game on Steam. Back in 2009 and 2010, I played 120 hours of it. And now I'm at 92 hours total. Let's see what this is. Some images of Minecraft. Minecraft looks nice with fake ray tracing. Reddit is 100% despair mode. Reddit is going to deserve everything that they get. Also, Wheatstone, I hope you help contribute to the Trump victory in Florida. Thank you for that. If you did, you don't have to say. But we needed Florida. Oh my God, the backpack is full, even though I got 42 slots. Some of the stuff just isn't high value, so let's dump everything less than 30K. Yeah, that's terrible value. Why did I even pick that up? Whoa, what am I doing picking up that shit? Shields tend to be pretty low. Yep. Well, I think he's probably, with Minecraft, he's probably talking about the shader that lets you... I think somebody made a shader that was like not really ray tracing, but it was I forget what the term was, like path tracing or something like that. I don't think he was talking about the Minecraft with RTX, but he just said something. Let's see what he said. You have to pay the modder who done that to get the version with ray tracing.